Hello and welcome to Slow English Practice. This is the place where you can learn English step by step with confidence and joy. I'm Peter, and I'm here to guide you in speaking English more naturally, one day at a time. In this podcast, I'll speak slowly and clearly, so that you can follow along easily, practice with me, and feel more comfortable in your English-speaking journey. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something incredibly simple, yet extremely powerful. How to practice English every day. Many people think that they need to live in an English-speaking country or have a native speaker around them to speak English well. But that's a misconception. You don't need to move to London. You don't need to have a native speaker beside you all the time. And you certainly don't need to study for hours every single day. What you really need are small, smart steps that you can practice every day. These steps are easy to repeat, fit into your daily life, and will help you feel more comfortable, confident, and natural using English. Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about one of the most effective techniques for improving your speaking and listening at the same time. Shadowing. Shadowing is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It helps train your brain and your mouth to work together in English. Here's how shadowing works. You listen to someone speaking English, like me right now, and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You don't stop. You don't translate in your mind. You don't look up words in the dictionary. Just copy the sound like an echo. You try to match the speed, rhythm, and tone of the speaker as closely as possible. Let's try it together. I'll say a sentence, and you repeat after me. I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. Shadowing helps me speak better. Now you repeat. Great, that's shadowing. At first, it may feel a bit strange. You might not understand every word you hear, and that's okay. Shadowing is not about understanding every single word. It's about training your mouth and brain to work together in English. If you practice shadowing regularly, even just for 5 minutes a day, you'll begin to speak more clearly, more naturally, and more confidently. This small habit can lead to big results over time. Now, let's talk about how you can practice English every single day. Many students tell me, Peter, I want to learn English, but I don't have enough time. I'm always so busy. I feel nervous. When I speak, I don't know where to start. I always tell them, you don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to start and keep going. Let me give you 5 simple, powerful ways to practice English every single day in your real life. 1. Listen to English every day. Listening is the most important step. If you want to speak better, you need to listen more every day. This doesn't mean you need to study all day or sit in a classroom for hours. You don't need to understand everything. Even if you only understand 30% or 50% of what you hear, that's still useful. You can listen while you're doing other things, while walking to the store, while cleaning your room, while cooking dinner, while working out at the gym, or even while relaxing or resting. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a difference. Make English your background music. You can listen to podcasts like this one, English music YouTube videos, in English short stories, or English news for learners. The key is to listen consistently. You don't need to understand every word. Just let the sounds enter your ears and train your brain to get used to the rhythm and flow of English. To shadow what you hear now that you're listening. The next step is to use your voice. Listening helps you understand English, but speaking is how you improve. After you hear a sentence or a short part of an audio, repeat it. Try to match the voice, rhythm, and tone. For example, I want to get better at English. Repeat it. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Repeat it. I'm improving little by little. Repeat it. Do this every day. Repeat the same sentences multiple times. You'll notice that your speaking becomes smoother, your pronunciation gets clearer, and you'll start to feel more confident. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practiced. 3. Think in English. One of the biggest changes you can make in your learning is to start thinking in English. At first, it's hard. You'll want to translate from your native language, but translation takes time and it slows you down. The goal is to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts. For example, when you wake up, it's morning. When you walk outside, the sky is blue. When you feel tired, I want to sleep. When you see a dog, I see a dog. The more you do this, the more natural it will feel to think in English. You won't need to translate anymore. You'll just think in English. Start by saying these thoughts in your mind. Later, try saying them out loud, even if it's just quietly to yourself. It's like a mini conversation with yourself in English every day. 4. Read. Aloud. Reading aloud is a powerful way to practice your speaking. When you read aloud, your mouth, tongue, and brain all work together to help you speak more clearly. Choose a short, simple text like a children's book or a beginner-level English story. Read it slowly and clearly. Then, read it again, little faster. You can even add some expression, like you're an actor performing the text. This will help improve your pronunciation and fluency. Think of it like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. 5. Use English in your daily life. Finally, the most important step: make English a part of your life. If you want to speak English well, you need to do more than just study it. You need to live with it. Here are some easy ways to bring English into your daily life, even if you're very busy. Change the language on your phone to English. Write a short diary in English every day. Record a 1-minute voice message each day about your day or what you learned. Join an English-speaking group online and interact with others. Watch short videos, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts in English, and repeat the sentences you hear. These are small actions, but when you do them consistently, they'll help you build strong habits and strong English speaking skills. Make English part of your days, like your morning coffee or your favorite app. The more you see, hear, and use English, the more natural it will become. Conclusion and motivation. Remember, you don't need to spend hours learning English. What's important is practicing every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. These small habits, when practiced every day, will lead to big improvements. Don't think of English as something you only study. It should be part of your life. When you do this, speaking English will no longer feel like a chore. It will feel like something you do every day. And that's when real fluency begins. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time. Keep going and keep practicing.